Hi, my name is Miranda Beltran. I'm your Hector J. Garcia Early College High School Class of 2022 valedictorian. For starters, I want to thank those who have been there throughout these years, my family, friends, teachers, staff, faculty, and administrators. Thank you for your support and your guidance. Congratulations, Class of 2022. We did it. I wish you all the best of luck on the next steps of your lives. Go confidently in the directions of your dreams and live the life you imagined.
As your 2022 Hector J. Garcia Early College valedictorian, I, Vanessa Esteves, would like to congratulate all the graduating seniors. At the same time, I would like to thank our parents, family members, and teachers for encouraging and supporting us during our educational endeavor. Although we all lived through some trying times, we were all able to persevere and, like a phoenix, rise above the ashes.
Good morning, members of the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Cynthia Rios, honored guests, parents, Hector J. Garcia Early College High School faculty, staff, and graduating seniors. I'm Mrs. Margarita Tawada, principal of Hector J. Garcia Early College High School, would like to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the presentation of colors by the Laredo ISD Police Department Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Adan Hassel. And also please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Samantha Medina Poe and the Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge that will be recited by our salutatorian Vanessa Esteves.
Gary, color, forward, left, left, right, Mark time. Mark. Honor guard. Hold. Left. Face. Present. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Order. Arms. Right. Face. Forward. March. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right.
Please remain standing. At this time, I ask that we offer a moment of silence for the tragic losses experienced by the community of Uvalde. Please bow your heads. Thank you. You may be seated. We are gathered here to celebrate our students' distinguished accomplishments. It is our desire to do so in a dignified manner for the benefit of everyone. Please Please place cell phones on silent mode and be considerate of others around you. Ladies and gentlemen, before us, we have the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School Class of 2022. Give them a big round of applause. It is an honor and pleasure at this time to introduce those individuals who work diligently to ensure that every LISD school district student is provided with the best possible opportunities for success. Our distinguished platform guests are President of the Board of Trustees, District 6, the Honorable Hector J. Garcia. Vice President of the Board of Trustees, District 3, the Honorable Hector J. Loyola. Parliamentarian of the Board of Trustees, District 5, the Honorable Dr. Minita Ramirez. May he rest in peace, District 1 Trustee, the Honorable Jose Valdez. District 2 Trustee, the Honorable Guadalupe Gomez. District 4 Trustee, the Honorable Ricardo Garza. Serving as our district's instructional leader and superintendent for the Laredo Independent School District, Dr. Cynthia G. Rios. Also joining us on stage are members of the Students' Cabinet, Superintendent's Cabinet, and they include Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Assessment, Dr. Gerardo Cruz. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Dr. Roberta Ramirez. Assistant Superintendent for Administration, Compliance, and School Safety, Mr. Oscar Perez. Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Business Services, Ms. Flor Ayala Delgado. Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services, Mr. Ambrosio Gomez. Assistant Superintendent for Plant Facility and Support Services, Mr. Ángel Velázquez. Executive Director for Communications and Community Relations, Ms. Verónica Castillon. Also joining us are the following administrators. Executive Director for Secondary Education, Mr. Jose Cerda. Executive Director of Elementary Education, Ms. Mirthala Ramirez. Executive Director of Federal Program School Improvement and Academic Accountability, Oralia Cortez. Executive Director of CCMR Advanced Academics and Schools of Innovation, Mr. Rogelio Garcia. And Director of Guidance and Counseling, Ms. Rosina Silva. At Garcia Early College, we have the great pleasure of collaborating with Texas A&M International University. So at this time, it is my great honor to introduce those people that make this possible. He's not with us, but I would like to recognize University President, Dr. Pablo Arenas. Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Thomas Mitchell. Interim Associate Provost, Dr. Alfredo Ramirez Jr. Vice President of Student Success, Dr. Minita Ramirez. Ms. Ramirez, Dr. Ramirez, you may stand in. We would also like to congratulate Dr. Ramirez. She has been named Laredo College 8th President in the 75 years that LC has been established, and also the first woman to hold that post. We are honored to have present with us today the parents of the Mighty Phoenix class of 2022 valedictorian and salutatorian. Mirza and Alberto Beltran are the proud parents of our Phoenix valedictorian, Miranda Beltran. Carmen Esteves and Arturo Esteves are the proud parents of our Phoenix valedictorian, Vanessa Esteves. Please stand and I would like to recognize the following individuals on stage. The Hector J. Garcia Early College High School Senior Counselor, Ms. Marla Carrillo Alanis. Your senior class sponsor, Mrs. Dali Peña Garcia. And of course, will the faculty and staff of the Mighty Phoenix Garcia Early College High School please stand to be recognized. Also, please help me recognize one more counselor. We have two counselors, terrific counselors at Garcia Early College, Ms. Yvonne Leal. And I ask that the class of 22 join me in recognizing your parents and family members in appreciation of their love and support throughout your education. Parents and family members, please stand and be recognized. Padres, familiares, sus encuentros con sus hijos. Gracias. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker. Hector Tito Garcia has served on the Laredo ISD Board of Trustees for 22 years. He has served 3 terms as president of the board. Mr. Garcia is a proud LISD graduate. He graduated from Nixon High School. He was elected to serve on the Laredo City Council for 2 terms and is the general manager of La Posada Hotel, Laredo's only 4-diamond hotel. An active member of the community, Mr. Garcia has volunteered his time to activities such as the Border Olympics and the Laredo Main Street Association. Please help me welcome our board president, the Honorable Hector Tito Garcia.
Thank you very much. I'm humbled to be here. A lot I want to talk about, but welcome to our new home. That the taxpayers put up for our community. What a beautiful facility. I do want to thank Mr. Velasquez and the superintendent and the board of trustees for making sure that we get back to the community. This is a piece that we wanted so we can entertain our parents in our district. So thank you guys very much for the work. Before I start, I'd like all you seniors to get up, look for your parent, your father, your mother, your grandmother, brothers, sisters, that person that helped you get to where you are today. Please stand up and give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, this is a special moment because this is the end of one chapter. I know I talked at your award ceremony, but this is the end of your chapter. Some of you are leaving with 50, 60 some hours. You're going to be a junior going into college. This is a program that came a long time ago to help your family get your kid to the next level. But a big piece of that is also our teachers. Well, I'm sorry that through all this sickness and COVID and all this, you missed your sophomore year. You know, half of your sophomore year, all your junior year, and got close in your senior year. But you worked hard. Our teachers worked hard. Our teachers had to make it work one way or another. They made it work. I know that your parents probably woke you up at home. You got to get online. You got to turn in your lesson plans. I want to thank the university because they worked with us on making sure that you were up to date, that your work was turned in. Everything that you need to do, you did. And it's going to help you when you get to college because the hard part is making time. The schedule is going to be a big part of the next chapter of your life. Because it's not a one-day test, it's chapter, and you need to read the next 10 chapters or 15 chapters. And you're trained for that. So, administration, faculty, teacher aides, thank you from the Garcia family. Awesome job, thank you. Yesterday, we had 3 graduations, Figueroa High School, Martin High School, and Nixon. And listening to the speakers, all speakers, my board speakers, the valedictorian, everything I heard was the same thing. You know what? It's a different world. It's changing every day. And our job is to train everybody to be ready for that. You all are going to be the difference in a lot of our lives. I was voted on this board when you all were in first grade. This is my last graduating class. I, with Dr. Ramirez, will be stepping down. She'll be going to the president of the LLC, and I'm retiring from the board after 3 terms. Time for new ideas, like anything else. Our ideas are done. We brought change to our district. We went from a D-rated campus district to an A-rated district. We built brand new facilities all over Laredo because it's the thing we needed to do for you all. Our taxpayers pay a lot of taxes, and for a long time there's not that much to show. Now we have a lot to show. Our facility next door is about to be finished. We're building Figueroa High School. We're building a brand new Figueroa Middle School. We're extending Alma Piers. We're doing work at Heights Elementary, yeah, thank you. And we're doing work at Nixon, Martin also. And it's because of your trust in us, we're able to pass 2 bonds by over 55%, 60%, because you believe that we were working for the district. And at the end of the day, we have the beautiful facilities, and you all deserve everything that we gave you. Thank you very much. As I step down, on behalf of myself, I know you all got a yearbook for all your hard work and dedication. That's your gift from the board to you for coming to school every day. Congratulations on that. And at this time, I'm going to call up a good friend of mine. She graduated from Nixon High School in 1979, like I did. Well, I'm 81, she was that. She's older. Not older. We've been friends all our lives. She's the one that sits me down and says, "We can't do that." No, don't say it that way. But she's like a big sister to me. She graduated again from Nixon High School. I don't have it off my speech on her, but the introduction is by the heart. She's an awesome lady. She does a wonderful job for LC. I am so proud of her to even say that I'm a friend. I'd like to welcome up to the podium my good friend, Dr. Minita Ramirez.
Thank you all very much for being here. To my brother from another mother, let's give him one more round of applause. Students, now you know why the school is named after him. He's an incredible leader in his own right, and I'm very proud of him as well. You know, all of us on the Board of Trustees have worked very hard, as you all have, as your faculty has, as the administration has. And so this morning, I wanna address you all, and you're gonna hear some of these things repeated over the course of this morning. But I wanna make sure that I don't leave anything out. As the graduating class of 2022 of the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School, it is an honor for me, and I'm humbled to speak on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Trustees and from the administration. As an educator and current member of the Texas A&M International University Administration and the future president of Laredo College, I understand the commitment that it takes to reach an academic milestone. But you did it in the midst of great adversity, the pandemic. While all were affected by the pandemic, you, the students of Garcia Early College High School, I know it was extremely difficult. Taking classes both at your high school and at TAMIU, and most of it for the last 2.5 years online, was extremely difficult and at times isolating. But you managed and you persevered. You have showed us all that you are resilient, that you are tenacious, determined, and most of all, committed. That is half of the battle in leading a life of purpose. It's half the battle in being successful people in this world. There are a few other things that you're going to require, and I want to talk about a few of them. Respect, integrity, dignity, kindness, and yes, fear. I want to mention a little bit more about fear because it is the undercurrent to all of our actions. We are all rooted in fear. While that is not an emotion that most of us want to talk about because we're afraid of sounding negative or weak, yet it's a driving force. Let me explain. Many of you studied more and worked harder than you ever thought or imagined you could do because you were afraid to fail. Afraid to let your parents down, your grandparents, your siblings, your friends, your teachers, or someone very special to you. You did or did not go to a particular party or event because you were afraid not to fit in. Because you were afraid of being criticized, maybe bullied. You wore or didn't wear a particular garment because you were afraid that you wouldn't fit in, or you would be ridiculed, or bullied, or feared. See, unfortunately, right now, we all live in fear. And I'm counting on you, the graduates of the class of 2022, to make a difference, to change the world that we live in, to change the world that I know you are going to make better. You get the message. Fear helps guide our consciousness. It is our inner compass. It is what sends off the alarms in our brains that says, wait, stop, protect yourself, protect those around you. So don't be afraid of fear. Use it. I know you're tenacious. I know you're resilient. I know you're determined. Use fear to your advantage. Remember that if you think you're maxed out, Just by thinking it, you are. If you're willing to keep striving and working towards your goals, you will attain them. Give them voice. Put them out there for the world to hear, and they will come true. If you have hope and endless energy, you will continue to grow. These characteristics will help you along with other traits to go from being good to being great. But I want to ask you for a favor. I want to ask you for you to do a few more things on your journey of the next phase of your life. I want you to be kind. I want you to be truthful, to be honest, and then be kind again. Yes, kind, truthful, honest with yourselves and with those around you. Don't believe everything you hear and read on social media. It's not always right, I promise you. Fact check before you spread or share stories about others or events. Stop the hatred. Stop the indifference in this world, because you can, and I'm confident that your generation will change our world for the better. We have to care about each other. We have to care about ourselves. We have to stop the hating on everything and everyone. We have to take time to listen to each other and respect each other's opinions, even if we don't agree. We have to commit to changing the world for a kinder place to live. One of my favorite authors, Maya Angelou, whom I had a privilege of sitting with her for about 45 minutes one day in Dallas, Texas, said to me, and it's famous, she said, "People will forget what you say. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel." That day, she made me feel like I could do anything I wanted to in this world. An African-American woman, an author, a lecturer, a distinguished human being who, against all odds, found success. We are living proof that there is success against all odds. And you are living proof. You've made it this far. Your journey is beginning. The phoenix soars. Soar to great heights. Soar to reach and attain your dreams. Soar to help your fellow man. Soar to make the world a better place for us to live in. Soar. Soar like the phoenix and be the best person that you can be. My prayer for you is that each of you is an active participant in this life, that you are a better student, a better employee or employer, because you are a graduate of the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School. In closing, I want to say, remember, starting something is the easy part, but persistence and consistency is paramount to your success. I wish you the best in your journey of life. I wish you success. I wish you kindness. I wish you peace and fear. And most of all, I wish you love. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia, and thank you, Dr. Ramirez, and again, congratulations. It is my pleasure and honor at this time to introduce Laredo Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Cynthia G. Rios. She will now share a few words with the class of 2022 graduates and their families.
Good morning, everyone. So I want to hear from the class of 2022. Can I hear a shout from you? Is that all you can do? One more time. 1, 2, 3. Members of the Laredo ISD Board of Trustees, honored guests, parents, and families gathered here today, and of course, the guest of the party, graduates of the class of 2022. It is a pleasure and a privilege to address you today. De parte de nuestra mesa directiva escolar de LISD, les ofrezco un gran saludo muy sincero y de todo corazón. Bienvenidos a todos que nos acompañan para celebrar esta gran ocasión y al mismo tiempo nuestros alumnos. Hoy estos jóvenes embarcarán en un camino distinto para cada uno de ellos, hacia un futuro que se formará con el tiempo, por sus esfuerzos propios y con el apoyo de sus padres, sus maestros y sus amigos. Los felicitamos y les deseamos un futuro muy bendecido con mucho amor, salud y prosperidad. It is such an important occasion to talk to you today. When I first got here to Laredo ISD as a principal, someone told me, hey, there's a school that's special, that's new. And I remember being one of the first principals in which they were saying, some kids are going to come from your school to this special school. And so I'm coming from Hebronville, this little tiny town, and so I thought, what is special? So at one of my first meetings as a principal, Dr. Minta Ramirez was there, and so I began to understand not only what was special about the school, more about what was special about the students that were going to come to this school, about the efforts that were brought together to make this possible. I'm coming from Hebronville, and all of a sudden I learned, oh my goodness, our board of trustees, who I want to give the most heartfelt thanks, decided along with parents and other community members that doors needed to be open for every single student in Laredo ISD in different ways. And that's how Garcia Early College High School was born. A way to provide an opportunity for you to come to our schools and to decide, this is where I want to go, and not have to worry about who's paying for it. I know that during the time that I have been here, there have been students that have graduated with over 80 hours of credit. I will also tell you that amongst you, there is one student that will be graduating with 61 college hours. How awesome is that? In this particular investment from the Board of Trustees, from the community, LISD for the class of 2022 has been able to witness over 3,406 college hours earned from students from Garcia Early College High School, from Nixon, from Cigarroa, from Martin, and from 5 other specialty schools. That is something that we have to applaud. Seniors, what this great achievement for the class of 2022 means or is important is that someone has made a commitment that cannot and will not be broken. And that commitment is to you. It is also a commitment to your parents. It is a commitment to our community. And most importantly, it is a commitment for the future. Not only for Laredo Independent School District, but for any other community in which you choose to live. I remember first getting here and someone from early college, high school years ago, oh, we don't have this, we had to make a choice. Be in this Hector J. Garcia Early College High School and not be at my home school and not participate in these extracurricular activities that are at the regular comprehensive high schools. There was a choice that was being made. And maybe you didn't make that choice, but your parents did. What I am proud about is that once that choice was made, you went for it. You went for it. And that's really, really important, because if anyone can exemplify that journey of never giving up once that choice was made, it's you. It is your parents. It is your family. It's anyone and everyone who's ever cared about you. I want you to think about these words from Anthony Robbins. The only impossible journey is the one that you never begin. I want you to hear that, because in this world, that's, as Dr. Ramirez has said, it's filled with fear. It's filled with not knowing what's going to happen. It's filled with violence. Sometimes that first step is so hard. But think about these words. The only impossible journey is the one that you never begin. Well, I challenge you to begin that journey, to think about the life that you want to build, not only for yourself, but for every other student who follows after you. Think about the journey that you are walking on for your parents, your abuelitos, your abuelitas, your little brothers, your little sisters, cousins. You have to think about beginning that journey, and maybe that's not easy during these days. But I am confident that because someone cares about you, because your teachers care about you, because these people here care about you, you will take that first step and you will make a difference. I want you to think about these other words. And class of 2022, think about it, because I know you've been doing this for more than 4 years. From pre-K 3, when you probably cried that first day, to now. Fight for what makes you optimistic about this world. Find it, insist on it, dig into it, go after it. Actress Jennifer Garner urges us to find that hope, that optimism, regardless of the fear, regardless of what the end result is. Find that optimism and walk towards it. Never stop searching for what is going to make a difference, not only for you, but for those you care about. Dig deeply into that state of mind. Go after it, because your choices, I understand, can and will make a difference. Even right now, you're sitting here and you're deciding, do I listen to her or not? Because everybody's going to tell me this, and you get talk. You're making a choice. Yesterday, you were a student, a child. Tomorrow, someone's going to say you're already an adult. One day difference. But the choices that you make are important. I want to tell you, and I want to urge you, run towards your dreams. Run and never forget the targets that you have set for yourself. Develop the discipline to realize the life that you have dreamed for yourself and for those around you. Add the skills, it sounds like a recipe, add the skills that will take you to the places that you want to go, the things that you want to do, and the person that you want to be, and insist on making those opportunities possible, on realizing your dreams. In the the words of Dr. Seuss, and I know some of you wore that little Dr. Seuss hat back in elementary. I bet you if I were to ask you to raise your hand, look, some of you are going like this. Yeah, somebody took a picture of me wearing a Dr. Seuss hat. In the words of Dr. Seuss, life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right. Forgive the ones who don't. Believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. And I'm going to repeat that again. If you get the chance, take it. And don't regret that you didn't take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody ever said it would be easy. They just promised that it would be worth it. Work for it. Work for it. Work for it. But always remember, you are braver than what you believe, stronger than what you seem, smarter than what you think, and loved more than you will ever know. With this being said, we wish you the best. Have the best party ever. Stay safe, be good, and always, always run. Run for that target, but prepare yourselves. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. As I mentioned, Garcia Early College and Laredo Independent School District have a partnership with Texas A&M International University. Because of that partnership, you have the opportunity to take classes in high school and also at the college level that count for high school credits. And Texas A&M University has made that possible. Before you all were born, some of you out there, before Texas A&M International University, we had Laredo State University. I went to Laredo State University before it became Texas A&M and we moved over here. So I think that our community has a tremendous university where our students have the option to stay close to home and get a top education. And that's the beauty about it, opportunities. You're full with opportunities. You take the opportunity that best suits you. For many decades, this next person has been part of providing that opportunity for the Laredo community. He's been a part of Laredo State University, and now he is a part of Texas A&M International University. And I do want to mention that, yes, those of you that went to Nixon in the 1900s, he is the husband of Miss Linda Mitchell. I'm sure he is. We loved Miss Mitchell when we were at Nixon. So please help me give Dr. Mitchell a great, warm Garcia Early College welcome.
Thank you. I'm representing our president, Dr. Pablo Arenas, who regrets that he could not be here today. But I would like to reiterate something that's been said before. In 2006, the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School opened up with our enthusiastic cooperation. It was, and you need to understand this, it was one of the first early college high schools in the state of Texas. And it's still one of the best. And it took a visionary effort and commitment on the part of the Laredo Independent School District and on the administration at the time at Texas A&M International University. And we deeply appreciate the cooperation that we've had, and we have loved the partnership. So I want to congratulate the Board of Trustees from 2006 all the way to 2022 for their support. Thank you. I'll keep this brief. Walking in, I saw on the screen a quote from one of my favorite authors, Henry David Thoreau, in his classic book, Walden, The Life in the Woods. That on the screen, the quote was, follow your dreams and live the life you have imagined. You have to imagine who you're going to be in the future to become that person. Later in the same chapter, chapter 2, I think it is, of the book, he has another metaphor for the same idea. He says, if you have built your castles in the air, good, that's where they belong. Now put the foundations under them. And you, the graduates, you have put the foundations under a college education. Some of you are 1/3 to almost 1/2 of the way through your bachelor's degree. My message to you is quite simple. Finish it. Finish it. You will never, ever, ever, ever regret your education. You'll regret a lot of other things in your life, but you'll never regret finishing your education. Regardless of the amount of work, regardless of the cost, it'll be worth every single minute, every single penny. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell, for those kind words. As your principal, it is now my honor to address our 2022 graduates. When I got to Garcia Early College and I say, what's the mascot? A phoenix. And I was like, phoenix. I've heard the word, but I didn't know much about it. So I started reading and I found out that it has different meanings. I do want to share with you one meaning that I found that is very appropriate for our class and our students. Here's the one that I like by Richard Alois. The phoenix is always consistent as an awesome being that is large in structure and wingspan, and undergoes different versions of destruction, rebirth, and renewal. But the consistent parallelism is that the phoenix is always the symbol of undying perseverance. In spite of the expected opposition and blockage towards its goal, it goes on, gallant and confident, unwavering in its struggles towards the accomplishment of the mission. Graduation is an end and a beginning. You end one phase in your life and begin a new phase of possibilities. You are prepared to face new challenges, struggles, achievements, realizations, and rewards. Mahatma Gandhi said, strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strength. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is your strength. And I tell you this because we go through struggles. Y sí quiero decirle unas palabras a los papás, las familiares de los estudiantes. 12 años que estuvieron con sus hijos, con sus nietos, con sus hermanos para llegar a este momento. Y pasaron por muchas cosas para llegar aquí. La mayoría buenas, unas malas. Muchos sacrificios, levantándose temprano, se les pasó el bus, no hay agua, no hay luz, está frío, está caliente. Y por todo eso pasamos y estamos más fuerte de lo que estábamos antes porque estamos aquí. So class of 2022, never stop learning, never stop trying, never stop being a phoenix. Congratulations, class of 2022. At this time, we're going to continue with recognitions. I am very proud to announce that all our 88 seniors will be graduating with a distinguished level of achievement. The distinguished level of achievement recognizes students for challenging themselves to achieve beyond the regular high school graduation program requirements. Will all students wearing a DLA stole please stand and be recognized?
Thank you. You may be seated. There are 16 students who achieve a 90 to 94.4 grade point average. These students are wearing a single gold cord. Honor students, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. From the class of 2022, 55 seniors achieved high honors after earning a grade point average of 95 or above. These students are wearing a double gold cord. High honor students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I asked that the students that are top 20 come to the stage. Dr. Rios, if you would help me. We're going to recognize, it is with great honor, that we're going to recognize students with the top 10 highest GPAs for the class of 2022. These students will receive a certificate of merit for having attained excellent standards for scholarship. Number 10, Odette Sanchez. Number 9, Liani Lujan. Number 8, Alisa Salazar. Number 7, Galilea Villarreal. Number 6, Samantha Medina Poe. Number 5, Neiseth Benavides. Number 4, Ken Jaguchi. Number 3, Vanessa Hernandez. Number 2, Vanessa Estevis. And number 1, Miranda Beltran. Congratulations to each one of you for your accomplishments. You can ring, yeah, for a picture. Congratulations. Yeah, no, get it. Yeah, stay there, stay there. Ken. Yes. Ken, Samantha, stay here. Yes, yes. Also from, there's 2 students that we would like to recognize. These 2 students were awarded the National Merit Scholar Recognition by the College Board for their exceptional performance in the PSAT. So the 2 students are Samantha Medina Poe and Ken Jaguchi. Yes. I would like to now introduce two outstanding students who have dedicated countless hours to be the top two students of the graduating class. Class of 2022 salutatorian is Vanessa Esteves. Ms. Esteves will be graduating with a total of 47 university hours and a GPA of 107.28. Upon graduation, Vanessa will attend Texas A&M International University to pursue a degree in nursing. Yes.
You guys?
Class of 2022 valedictorian is Miranda Beltran. Ms. Beltran has earned a total of 61 university hours and a GPA of 107.37. Upon graduation, she will be attending the University of Texas at Austin Cockrell School of Engineering to pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. At this time, Ms. Miranda Beltran will address the graduating class of 2022. Yes.
Good morning and welcome. Members of the LISD Board of Trustees, TAMIU representatives, Garcia Early College administration, faculty, and staff, family, friends, loved ones, and of course, my fellow graduates. It is an honor to be able to address you all today. As I stand here before you, I cannot help but reflect on the first time that I stepped foot in our beautiful campus and scanned the room. I saw all of our class gathered in small groups around the cafeteria. And today, as I scan the LISD Performing Arts Complex, I no longer see 88 students separated into several groups. I see one group united, one family who is there for one another to motivate and cheer each other on. Graduating class of 2022, today marks the day which officially changes our title from students to Hector J. Garcia Early College alumni. And as we mark the end of this amazing chapter in our lives, let us reflect on how these 4 years and the people we encountered have played an instrumental part in this journey. We have all had our great shares of experience at Garcia, both in person and virtually. Let us remember how we all came together on field day to try to defeat the other classes. And although we weren't successful as we had hoped, we had the time of our lives. We've always been the type of class who was up for a challenge. So much that we're the only class, the only one in history of Garcia Early College that not only survived Ms. Madraga's anatomy and physics class, but survived them entirely online. I mean, who else can say that? Glancing at your faces, I no longer see the same people I saw just a few days ago. I now see the next decade's doctors, nurses, educators, lawyers, politicians, engineers, and business leaders. I am confident that all of you sitting before me will contribute to the future somehow, and that all your talents will be transformed into successes. And before I continue on, I want to take a moment to address the audience, the people that are here with us to celebrate this day, because everyone gathered in this room is important. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, mentor, or friend, you have shared your love, support, and guidance to at least one of our graduates. And for that, we are grateful. I thank you on behalf of my fellow graduates. I would like to extend a special thank you to my parents, because without them, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. Mamá, papá, los amo. Mamá me has enseñado cómo ser la mujer amable y cariñosa, y ha sido el ejemplo de cómo ser una mujer fuerte. Y papá, por tu ejemplo he aprendido lo significante que es ser una persona trabajadora, y lo importante que es poner a la familia primero. Estoy agradecida de todo lo que me han hecho por mí, desde levantarse temprano todas las mañanas, hasta llevarme a mis competencias los fines de semana. Gracias por todo su amor y apoyo. Yo sé que siempre me han dicho que todo lo que hago, lo hago debería ser por mí misma. Pero quiero que sepan que todo lo que yo hago, lo hago por ustedes. Son mi razón para seguir adelante, continuar esforzándome, porque desde chiquita eso fue lo que me enseñaron a mis hermanos y a mí. Y aunque este diploma es para mí, el título de valedictorian es para ustedes. My fellow graduates, it's been 4 long years, and as a graduating class of our school, only we know the hardships of what we've been through. This class was incredibly competitive, both academically and physically. And even though the pressure was always high, we still had our moments where we would come together and be ourselves. Being in the school always required high efforts, and sometimes caused us to miss out on certain aspects of high school life. So because of this, I advise everyone to know their limits. And unfortunately, it can be very easy to lose yourself with rising expectations and shifting ranks and GPAs. But remember, you're more than just a number. These numbers do not need to represent you, because every single one of you deserves and has worked hard to be in the seats you find yourself in today. Be proud of that. I am overjoyed that the day of graduation has finally arrived, and even though it's our time to say goodbye. I urge you all to embrace yourself as who you are, for you are all immensely capable, hardworking, kind young adults. I'm almost done. Finally, it is my hope that we can all appreciate the great gift that LISD, Garcia Early College High School, and TAMIU has given us, our education from the #1 ranked high school in Laredo, Texas. Go confidently in life, continue your college classes, and remember that you're prepared and provided with the tools needed to master the game of life. Dream big. And as author Paulo Coelho said, it is the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Why I do not feel the need to wish you all good luck, because I know that your hard work does not need the luck to be successful. And with that being said, congratulations to my friends, the mighty Phoenix class of 2022. And on this Friday, the last Friday that we are together, I wish everyone a fantastic Friday.
Thank you, Miranda. Let's continue. So our students, you all do well academically, but on top of being studious and doing papers and doing, going to college classes, you also take the time to get involved in other things. So at this time, we're gonna recognize those involvements. We are very proud of our students' involvement in our school and community. Our students' achievements are recognized by the regalia they are proudly wearing. Students wearing National Honor Society stoles and Spanish Honor Society stoles, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who serve in the Superintendent's Advisory Council are wearing a black cord. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Students wearing a red cord for donating blood, please stand and be recognized. Yay. Students wearing industry certification blue and silver cords, please stand. Thank you. Students also volunteer their time. So students wearing purple, white, silver, or maroon community hours cords, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing the Border Patrol Youth of the Month medal, please stand. Thank you. This year, the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School is proud to recognize our group of future teachers as RISE Pre-Education Program inductees. These students are wearing a pin and a purple cord. Students, please rise to be recognized. Thank you. Garcia Early College High School is proud to recognize students that will be joining one of the United States military branches. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I finish calling all the students. Joining the U.S. Marine Corps, Katrina Haynes, Noé Hernández, and José Magallanes. Joining the U.S. Army, Leonardo Trinidad. And joining the U.S. Navy, Samantha Gonzalez. Thank you, students, for your courage. You may be seated. As I mentioned a while ago, throughout the school year, there are things that come up. Like I mentioned, no water, no light, too cold, flat tire, things always happen. So at this time, Dr. Rios, and we're gonna help recognize those students that had perfect attendance through elementary all the way to high school and also 9 through 12. So those students, please start coming up to the stage. All the ones with the perfect attendance, elementary through 12 and 9 through 12. A few minutes to get up here. It's in order, right? No, they're not in order. They're not in order. They're not in order. I need them. No, pre-kinder through 12. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Pre-kinder through 12, perfect attendance, Jahaira Garza. Perfect attendance from kinder to 12, Galilea Garcia. Perfect attendance from 1st through 12th grade, Vanessa Hernandez. Okay. Yes. These three students had perfect attendance from 9th through 12th. Danica de la Rosa. Miranda Beltrán. And Yesnia Solis.
Come on, ladies.
Take a picture.
This way in the middle. We can take a picture of you.
Yes, congratulations. We are so very proud of all of our students. It takes a lot of work and dedication, not only for high school, elementary, and middle school, but also to be enrolled in a college class. Sometimes LISD didn't have classes, but Tammy, you did. So we had to be there. During the COVID, Tammy, you had spring break. They didn't cancel spring break, so we were there. So we're so very proud of you for all the sacrifices that you made to get to this point, and not only leave with a high school diploma, but leave with sufficient college hours that within the next 2 years, you can attain your bachelor's degree. So congratulations for all those efforts. Yes. Now, for the moment we have been waiting for. Graduates, will you please stand?
So are they going to let them go down or no?
No, we need to certify.
No, but these two?
Yes. Oh, yeah, you were supposed to. Yes.
They want to be part of it. Good job, Maggie.
Yes. We're ready. I, Margarita Taboada, principal of Hector J. Garcia Early College High School, proudly certify to the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees and Dr. Sylvia Rios, Superintendent of Schools, that the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School class of 2022 graduating candidates have met all graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and the Laredo Independent School District.
So, this is the point where everyone has been waiting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, graduates of the class of 22, with the authority vested in me by the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I hereby certify that the members of the Garcia Early College High School graduating class of 2022 are hereby proclaimed graduates with all the rights and privileges.
Graduates, please move your tassels to the left and please be seated. Congratulations.
So we're going to begin at this time with the first two rows. Please stand and make your way to the stage.
So they're going to be taking the picture, so you and I are going to stand over here?
Sebastián Alatorre. Blanca Flor Álvarez. Giovanni Álvarez. Sebastián Amaro. Catherine Victoria Amaya. Valeria Viviana Arredondo. Miranda Beltrán, valedictorian. Naiset Itzamara Benavides. René Benavides III. Karina Angélica Caballero. Giselle Paulina Cárdenas. Rubén Gaspar Contreras. Danica Denise de la Rosa. Ashley Nicole Delgadillo. Elian Esparza Ugarte. Robert Matthew Espinosa. Vanessa Esteves, salutatorian. Estefanía Flores Meléndez. Leslie Michelle Gamboa. Nia Garay. Jimena Garcia Valdez. Galilea Guadalupe Garcia. Naomi Michelle Garcia. Jasmine Garza. Victoria Emily Garza. Victoria Marina Garza. Yahaira Garza. Angie Gonzalez. Evelyn Ruby Gonzalez. Samantha Michelle Gonzalez. Jimena Gonzalez Aguirre. Brandon Guerra. Juan Pablo Guerrero. Juan Antonio Gutierrez. Katrina Venetia Haynes. Jennifer Hernandez. Noe Hernandez Jr. Oscar Hernandez Jr. Vanessa Hernandez. Wendy Hierro. Lorraine Jasmine Jimenez. Maximilian Lopez. Sergio Martín López. Juan Jorge Lucio Jr. Leonie Montserrat Luján Garcia. José Luis Magallanes Jr. Alexa Paola Marquez. Vielka Stephanie Martinez Pérez. Jacob Andrew Martinez. Priscilla Martinez. Samantha Denise Medina Poe. Jafet Moran Rangel. Perla Esmeralda Nava. Ariana Lisette Ortiz. Alexa Sofía Pérez. Claudia Alexa Pérez. Emily Pérez. Noel Pérez. Willie Ray Pérez. René Ariel Plasencia. Sara Cristina Pombo Oliveros. Alejandra Ramírez Ibarra. William Anthony Raymond. Carolina Rodríguez Ventura. César Alejandro Romero. José Luis Salas Jr. Alyssa Salazar. Ismael Alberto Saldívar. Angel Sánchez. Odette Sánchez. Melanie Marie Sarivia. Samantha Elizabeth Saucedo. Michael Kipling Smith. Julio Cesar Solís Jr. Yesnia América Solís. Daniel Alberto Solís. Víctor San Martín Solís Jr. Alejandro Soto. Ana Sofía Tena. Brianna M. Tijerina. Pedro Aldair Trejo. Dante Francisco Treviño. Isabela Berenice Treviño Selvera. Leonardo Jacob Trinidad Jr. Ryan Alexander Vaquera. Galilea Villarreal. Jasmine Westerman. Ken Yaguchi.
At this moment, I would like to invite the class of 2022 and faculty to recite the Phoenix Pledge. Please stand. One last time. Ladies and gentlemen, in the back of your program, you will find the Phoenix Pledge. Please join all graduates in reciting it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. As the mighty phoenix that we are, our dreams continue to light with the flames of knowledge that ignite. Draped in maroon and silver, we pledge to uphold our values, respect, integrity, and commitment, all which make us valuable. Woo, yeah! Never stop being a phoenix. Graduates, please remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I present to you the mighty Phoenix class of 2022. I ask, congratulations, way to go. I ask that everyone remain in your seats and allow our graduates to exit the building.